Some things are just built to last, like the B-52 Stratofortress. This legendary bomber first flew in 1952, before color TV, before the interstate, and long before smartphones. Designed in the Cold War to carry heavy loads across continents, it became a symbol of American power. The amazing part? The B-52 is still flying today, outlasting dozens of newer planes meant to replace it. Its basic airframe is the same as it was 70 years ago, a testament to its original design. The Air Force keeps updating it with new electronics and weapons, but the bones remain unchanged. Generations of mechanics have worked on the same planes their parents did. It's a multi-generational legacy. Nicknamed the Buff, Big Ugly Fat Fellow, it's a term of endearment for a rugged, reliable workhorse. The Air Force plans to keep the B-52 flying into the 2050s, making it a century-old aircraft. That's unheard of in military aviation, where technology changes fast. But to reach 100 years, the B-52 needs more than a tune-up. It needs new engines. This isn't just maintenance, it's a transformation that could change more than just this one airplane. The upgrade is about making the B-52 cleaner, quieter, and more efficient for the future. It's a massive undertaking, but it's what will keep this icon in the sky. The B-52 story is about endurance, adaptation, and the power of smart upgrades. Few machines have served so long or meant so much to so many. The next chapter? Giving this old warhorse a new heart. The world is watching to see how this legendary bomber reinvents itself again, and that's why the B-52 story is far from over. Swapping engines on a B-52 isn't just a big wrench job, it's a game changer. The Air Force is investing in a 70-year-old plane, betting it can serve for decades more. The old engines are loud, inefficient, and hard to maintain. Parts are scarce. The new Commercial Engine Re-engineering Program, CERP, is about more than just keeping the B-52 flying. It's about making it vastly better, more efficient, more reliable, and ready for the future. The new Rolls-Royce F-130 engines bring 21st century tech to a Cold War legend. Re-engineering 76 bombers over 600 engines is a massive, complex project. It's not just about the B-52, it's a signal to the aviation world that old workhorses can be reborn. This upgrade is about efficiency, reliability, and setting a new standard for military and civilian aviation. The Air Force's commitment shows the value of smart upgrades over costly replacements. The B-52's new engines are a bold move, and the world is watching. It's proof that with the right investment, even the oldest planes can lead the way. The future of aviation might just be built on the bones of the past. Let's break down the engine swap. The B-52's old Pratt & Whitney TF-33 engines are like muscle car engines, loud, powerful, but thirsty and high maintenance. The new Rolls-Royce F-130S are modern, high-bypass turbofans. Think hybrid car, quieter, cleaner, and far more efficient. The plan is simple. Replace 8 old engines with 8 new ones, keeping the plane's structure the same. New 2-engine pods will fit under the wings, just like before, making the upgrade straightforward. The difference? The F-130S need far less maintenance, and can stay on the wing for their entire service life. No more constant overhauls or black smoke trails. For ground crews, it means less time fixing and more time flying. For the Air Force, it's a smarter, cheaper way to modernize. The B-52 gets a new lease on life without a total redesign. It's a classic case of working smarter, not harder. The technology leap is huge, night and day. This upgrade is about reliability, efficiency, and keeping a legend in the air. The B-52's future depends on this simple but revolutionary swap. Sometimes the smartest move is to make the old new again. The new engines bring 3 big wins: fuel savings, environmental benefits, and reliability. First, fuel. The F-130S are about 30% more efficient than the old engines. That means millions saved and longer range, more mission flexibility, less need for mid-air refueling. Next, the environment. The old engines spewed black smoke and emissions. The F-130S burn cleaner and quieter, meeting modern standards and reducing noise around air bases. It's a win for communities and the planet. Reliability is the final piece. The old engines needed constant attention, parts are rare and maintenance is endless. The new engines are designed to stay on the wing for decades, slashing maintenance hours. Ground crews get safer, more predictable work, and the fleet is ready to fly at a moment's notice. Less downtime, more readiness, and a safer job for everyone involved. The B-52 becomes cheaper to operate, easier to maintain, and better for the environment. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a transformation. The Air Force gets a more capable bomber and taxpayers get more value. Cleaner, quieter, and more reliable. That's the future the new engines promise. The B-52's next era is about smart, sustainable power, and it all starts with what's under the wing. The B-52's engine upgrade is sending ripples through aviation. It proves you don't always need a brand new plane. Sometimes a smart upgrade is the answer. This sets a precedent for re-engineering other military workhorses, like the C-130 or KC-135. The commercial world is watching too. If military bombers can get new life from commercial engines, so can cargo and passenger planes. The project pushes engineering boundaries, teaching valuable lessons for future upgrades. The B-52's transformation is a blueprint for modernizing fleets worldwide. Sometimes the best innovation is making the old work better than ever. Imagine you run a cargo airline with aging 747s. Watching the B-52's fuel savings, you realize re-engineering could keep your fleet flying for years, at a fraction of the cost of new planes. The B-52 project is a government-funded proof of concept for the whole industry. Cargo and passenger airlines worldwide could follow suit, making air travel cheaper and more efficient. This trend creates jobs for engineers, mechanics, and technicians, hands-on work that can't be automated. The B-52 upgrade is already boosting the MRO, maintenance, repair, and overhaul industry. If commercial airlines join in, it could mean a boom in skilled aviation jobs. Re-engineering is about investing in people and infrastructure, not just machines. The domino effect, more efficient planes, more jobs, and a stronger aviation industry. The B-52's upgrade is more than a military story. It's a model for the future of flight. When old planes get new engines, everyone benefits. Sometimes the smartest move is to keep what works and make it better. For B-52 pilots, the new engines mean digital controls, faster climbs, and longer range, less need for risky mid-air refueling. Missions become safer and more efficient with fewer stops and simpler logistics. Ground crews get a break from constant repairs. The new engines are cleaner, more reliable, and easier to maintain. Maintenance shifts from endless troubleshooting to planned, predictable work. Fewer mechanics are needed per plane, freeing up skilled workers for other jobs. The B-52 spends more time ready to fly, boosting fleet readiness. For everyone involved, it's a safer, more manageable job. The upgrade is practical, cost-effective, and makes daily life better for service members. A legendary aircraft becomes easier to fly, cheaper to operate, and simpler to maintain. That's the real impact of the B-52's new engines. The B-52 upgrade sparks innovation across the aviation industry. Engine makers now have more reason to develop efficient, reliable engines for old and new planes alike. This drives competition, lowers costs, and creates new opportunities for engineers and designers. The expertise gained from the B-52 project could become a valuable export, modernizing fleets worldwide. For travelers, more efficient planes could help keep airfares in check and reduce emissions. Every upgraded plane means less noise and pollution for communities. For taxpayers, it's a win. The Air Force gets a better bomber for a fraction of the cost of a new one. The B-52 re-engineering is a model of fiscal responsibility and smart investment. It's a practical solution that delivers real results for national security and the economy. Sometimes the best way forward is to make the most of what you already have. The B-52's new engines are more than an upgrade. They're a lesson in ingenuity and adaptation. They show that progress isn't always about starting over, sometimes it's about building on what works. Smart upgrades can unlock value, save money, and make aviation more sustainable. This philosophy could shape the future of both military and civilian flight. For those who keep planes flying, it means better tools and new opportunities. For the rest of us, it means a cleaner, quieter, more efficient sky. The B-52's transformation is a reminder. With hard work and vision, even the oldest machines can lead the way. The future of flight might just be built on the wings of a legend.